Alright, what's up YouTube? This is Research from C Manga to review Kenichi chapter 505 Cautious. So yeah, this chapter it was really quick. You know, it was just really fast. It's kind of like yeah. So basically chapter basically begins with like a very suggestive positioning with Freya and Odin. So if you remember right, Freya's basically all her arms are tangled up in Odin's wheelchair. And the position that she's in is kind of really suggestive. You know, it's like her face is right in his crotch. If you like some of the angles that they showed that at, it's just like, yeah, what kind of manga is this? You know, it's like, hell, it's like if Rimi saw them in the, in the scene from that angle, she would literally flip, switch all her attention away from you, and try to kill Freya. Basically, that is like, yeah. So anyway, find out that basically that guy Lal who Takeda is fighting has a potential to become a master if he if he basically can unleash his Dokai. So what the hell does that say about, you know, he's blind, he's insanely strong, bloody hell, what is going to happen there? So basically Takeda needs to finish him up quick, which at the moment doesn't seem like it's going to be a possibility, especially seeing as how Takeda hasn't really landed a proper blow on him yet. He's basically dodged everything or just about knocked him. Takeda's basically just knocked Lowell back a little. That's about it. He hasn't really done anything damaging, you know. So yeah, in the middle of the fight, basically Lowell unleashes. I don't know what he unleashes. It looks like a form of key or something. Basically, his eyes open up. His eyes are all looking nuts. It looks crazy, basically. And yeah, he basically turns up the heat. So it looks like this fight is now. He's ready to basically start fighting for real. So hell, Takeda kind of needs to start as well. You know, because this is a complete and total mismatch. You know, it's boxing versus submissioning, and you know, it's completely unbalanced. You know, Takeda's almost had his arm busted quite a few times. You know, the second that happens, it's over. So yeah, but what I'm forgetting is actually, you know, that Takeda does have that little ace up his sleeve which he learned a few chapters back. You know, Master Shiba taught him something that he could use to fight Lal. So I really don't know what that is or when it, but you know, he's gonna bust that out soon. But I'm kind of speculating what it could be. You know, it could either be like, I don't know, on the extreme, it could be something like Muay Thai. So because you know they're quite similar, You know, boxing and Muay Thai pretty much they're similar to each other. You know, especially the fighting and training techniques. Yeah, but I don't know. It could be like a crazy punch which uses Dokai around it. So even if he tries to dodge, it will still hit him. Kind of like Naruto's crap. So basically, it's kind of like, you know, Naruto when he goes into Sage mode, is Sage Jutsu, is Sage Chai Jutsu, or even like the Hyuga clan's form of fighting. You know, it could be something along them lines. So you can actually like use the air pressure basically to hit him, so that way he won't actually try to lose his arms. But hell, like I was saying, whatever it is, he really needs to do it soon because literally Lowell looks like he's ready to break some bones. So yeah, with that, basically, that is literally everything in the chapter. You know, like I said, it's really quick. So that kind of like leaves me really difficultly to kind of like rate this week's chapter. But you know what? I'm gonna give it for what it is. I'm going with like a I'm going for a 7 out of 10. I was gonna give it like a 6, but yeah, I'm going for a 7. You know, because like I do like Kenichi, and you know what? The artwork, some of the like poses in that was cool. Some of the images were really cool as well. Um, but yeah, it was kind of like a bit weird this chapter. You know, it's like the Freya and Odin bit at the beginning to take up like what 4 or 5 pages nearly, and it kind of didn't need to take up that much. You know, to explain what is actually happening. You know, could have been over in like 2 pages, and then you could have had a bit more of Love versus Takeda, shown a bit more of the fight. But yeah, abrupt ending this week, but hell, hopefully next week should pick up because this did seem like a really big build up. So hell, hopefully next week the fight can go like Ryu versus Rimi, you know, something crazy like that. Lowell's all nuts, Dokai up, and then next week Takeda just goes boom, Dokai up, over. So yeah, that is basically all my opinions with this week's Kenichi, you know, but hell, these are just mine. What are yours? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to do a whole comment, rate, subscribe. And yeah, I'll catch you next week on chapter 506. Alright guys, see you then.